All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Seven Slot Society podcast, the off-road lifestyle podcast that absolutely nobody asked for. Today, as you can see, I am joined by the one, the only Mr. Niner, Mr. Weston Niner, the man of many rigs, co-part of Beat Not Babied. I should have worn my hat. You know, there's a lot of people that are very jealous that I have one of those hats and they don't. Apparently, they sold out super fast.
Yeah, both times they sold out super fast. And oddly enough, we've got like two or three up on the shelf right there. So if you're needing one, better hurry.
Beatnotbaby.com.
Selfless plug.
Exact. Fuck yeah, that's what we're here for. Okay, so it has been a while since we chatted, and funny enough, right before we started this, I was doing some video work for Dune and Destroy, and I was watching back one of the videos that I did from Sand Hollow, and you are in the beginning of one of them. So there's a video, what you missed last night. I don't know if you watched any of those, but it was when we met on the roof. There's like a
perfect.
3 or 5,
Yeah.
6 second clip of you on the roof. Like, yeah, it was when I first saw you, and I was like, oh, guy.
That was awesome. I
Yeah.
have no idea where that house is, but I want to try and get it this year for Trail Road because that house was awesome.
Dude, so when we went there for the Greater Zion trip, we stayed at that resort and we drove past that house, and I was like, oh, memories.
Yeah, that was cool. I met so many cool people that night. Met Levi Shirley. That was pretty dope.
Yep. He's way
Shout out
cooler
Levi
in
Shirley.
person than I thought he would be, for sure.
You know, it's humbling and refreshing when you meet people like that in person that are way cooler than, you expected, or way more down to earth. Like even just getting back from KOH last week and meeting so many more people out there, it's one of my favorite things about the industry for sure, is just the connections that you make and the people that you meet.
Yeah, so let's get into that. You went to Hammers this year, and I did not.
Yes.
So tell me, how did that go? Did you guys plan to go with like a big group? Because you and Dakota usually go, like, you front load the week and then you leave either race day or the day before race day. What was this year like?
Yeah, so pretty much there was no plans or no organizational skills whatsoever. My fiance and I were just kind of laying in bed one night, and she was like, we should go. We should just go. I've never been. I want to see it. We should go. And I was
You
like,
weren't planning on
yeah,
going.
let's go. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on going at all.
Oh, wow.
And I took zero merch. I took zero stickers. I took absolutely no responsibilities whatsoever. And I gotta say, that was probably the best part of the whole trip.
I bet,
because
dude.
I had no plans, no responsibilities, nothing. I just wanted to go and have a good time. And it honestly kind of ended up turning into a shit show.
We did talk about it briefly, but I'd love to rehash that with you.
So we get there.
What day did you get there?
We got there Wednesday. We left Tuesday. We stayed in Kingman the night Tuesday, because it's about a 12-hour trip for us. And
oh, really?
I'm over trying to make that in one hit, just because you either get there super early or super late. Yeah. And I don't want to get there in the dark trying to find my buddy's camp or nothing.
And tired as fuck.
Yeah, burnt out already.
Yeah.
So, stayed in Kingman, had Cracker Barrel for breakfast. Took it
real
easy.
Nice.
and made it out there at about 2:00 on Wednesday afternoon.
Nice.
Got everything set up, pulled the buggy off the trailer, noticed right away that my shocks were sitting really low on the buggy. So I was like, oh, okay. That's going to be a problem, I'm sure.
Yeah. Do you carry nitrogen with you?
So I loaded the buggy up on the trailer, and I was looking at it, and I was like, man, that belly pan looks kind of low. And I looked in the shop, and I saw my nitrogen bottle hidden behind my cherry picker and my hoist and my jacks and all this wood.
Everything else.
Yeah, 4 unused bead locks in the corner. I was like, someone's going to have nitrogen on the lake bed. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And had I known that if I would have tried to fill up my shocks there, I would have known that the seals were actually blown, and I would have unloaded the buggy and put my side-by-side on instead, because I didn't end up wheeling at
You got
all.
one of those.
Yeah, so yeah, the seals, I guess, are just shot. and I ended up putting 300 psi in them, which should have lifted it ungodly high and made it
Right.
super stiff, but it just bottomed out. So
Oh, dude.
yeah. So,
That
and of
fucking
course,
sucks.
I went to Fox, I went to King, I went to ADS, I went to Radflow, and nobody had any shocks. Nobody had rebuild kits, or that they weren't saving for the racers and stuff.
You were
So
just gonna like straight
it
up
is what
buy
it is.
another set.
Yeah, I had cash in hand. I was just gonna buy a set of shocks there
Holy
and bolt
shit,
them on and
dude.
try to wheel something, but it didn't
Yeah.
work out. So
Oh, that's shitty, man.
yeah, but nobody has shocks right now. Like my buddy Phil, nobody has shocks in such a national shortage right now.
Yeah.
Even build sheets are out like 12 weeks on them. So who knows?
That's insane. And that's not great because one of the last things I have to do for my YJ is get shocks. Granted, they're just like regular, like leaf springs and regular shocks, but I'm not, I was going to try and get some Bilsteins, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to get any, but
I
whatever.
happen to know Bill Steen, so I'll see if I can get you hooked up.
You do know Bilstein?
Selfless plug.
Selfless plug. All right, so you get it. You pull it off the trailer. You're like, I'm fucked. What happens next? What happens after that?
So yeah, that night, the generator dies, so I'm making any power.
First
My
night.
camper's gonna, yeah, first night, and I'm screwing with it, and I'm pissed off because I was like, I knew I should have gone to Harbor Freight and bought another cheap little generator because I knew this was gonna happen. And Kyle Falls, shout out to Kyle Falls, ends up walking over to me and says like, "Hey man, what's going on?" I'm like, I'm pissed off. And I'm like, "Oh, my generator's dead and all this." And he's like, "Well, that's why I walked over, man. So I got this backup generator that's actually my backup generator." And he's like, "I was planning on selling it anyway. You want to buy it?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude. How much?" He's like, "I don't know, $400." And so,
Damn.
shout out Kyle Falls, man. You saved my ass on that one.
That's amazing.
And if you don't know Kyle Falls, or if any of you guys don't follow Kyle Falls, go check him out. He's got one of the sweetest rigs I've ever seen for hauling.
What's his Instagram so I can find it?
GM4 buggy, I think it is. G4M buggy.
Oh, Jeep 4M?
No, GM4 buggy.
GM.
Yeah.
GM. I'm assuming it'll
buggy.
Just pop up. GM4, like the number 4. Oh, I found it.
Yeah.
Oh,
super cool dude.
That's sick. Follow.
We've talked to him for years, posted his stuff, met him at Hammers a few years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so it's a tube chassis just with body panels and doors on it.
Yeah.
It's
blocking
it's
it
blurring it out.
On my screen
it's not porn.
Yeah.
It's not porn.
But it's a Peterbilt semi with a flatbed on it, and he puts his buggy on the flatbed, and then he pulls a triple axle toy hauler behind it with his wife's buggy in it.
Dude, that is sick.
The epitome of crawler haulers. I'll send you a picture so you can post it on your page.
Yeah, for sure. All I see is pictures of his buggy on this. Yeah,
but
send me a
picture. My new life goal to have that rig.
Sick.
That's holy crap.
But you just sold the one that you had. You had what was it? The white buffalo?
The Great White Buffalo.
Were you just done fucking with it?
Honestly, man, like, it was cool and I loved it, but I've had a ton of plumbing issues and like well issues with my house lately. Like I dropped $4,000 on putting a new pump in my well, and tomorrow I got to drop $3,500 on a water heater. So,
dude,
and like all the plumbing and stuff like that. So I was just like, something around here has got to go.
Yeah.
And Buffalo made the most sense because I can't take it through a drive-through. I can't park it in a normal parking spot. I drive it twice a year,
Right. Just to stunt on everybody in the city you live in. Just drive around.
Essentially, it was just for my kid to be like, we have a monster truck.
Yeah.
he aside from like me being super hurt, he was pretty hurt too. He's like, "Why are you selling the monster truck?" I'm sorry. I'll build another,
happens.
I promise.
Yeah, he'll get used to that. So you got the generator. Still don't have anything to wheel at Hammers. What happens next?
Drove around, tried to find shocks, tried to find stuff like that. We parked, went into Hammertown, ran into Chuck and Mason, went to the trailer where they were prepping for the race.
Yep. With
Talked to Martin
Eisenhower.
Castro with, Dustin Eisenhower.
Mhm.
Talked to my buddy Martin with Milestar,
Martin Castro.
and we walk back to the buggy after that, and I got a flat tire on the buggy. So
Oh, you drove it with no pressure in the shocks from camp to
oh yeah,
Hammertown.
yeah, we were just bottoming out everywhere we went. We would hit a bump that big and just slam the bottom of the
Oh, I
shocks.
bet that was not comfortable.
That wasn't the most fun, no.
Oh, that fucking sucks. And then the tire went flat.
And then a tire went flat, tried to plug it, didn't work, went back to camp, threw my spare on. And by then it was like Friday, like 11 o'clock, and I'd pretty much had enough. Like this is lame.
Yeah. Everything is
But
going wrong.
yeah, everything is going wrong. Yeah. So now we ended up leaving a day early, stayed in Kingman Friday night again. Just took our time going back. So,
Yeah.
overall, it was a safe and easy trip. It wasn't what I wanted. I spent
Right.
way too much money, but I have no real complaints because I made it home alive. I got some sweet swag. Shout
There
out to
you
PFP.
go. Oh, that's a nice graphic. I like that.
Oh, dude, their new hoodies are sick. I love them.
Fuck yeah.
I
So
love that everybody's going back to like the retro style of things. It's my favorite.
I love that. So you didn't break anything on the buggy, which was good, but you also didn't wheel the buggy, which is the reason why you didn't break anything.
I didn't break anything on the buggy by wheeling. The buggy was just broken. So yeah, not a win, not a lose. That's how it is.
So what other trips do you guys have planned? Is there anything, are you kind of just like, oh, I'll just go wheeling this weekend, or do you have stuff that's planned out for the rest of the year?
I'm kind of at the mercy of the market right now, depending on shocks. I'm hoping by like this weekend I'll have the OG green Jeep running again.
Nice.
And maybe I can wheel that one.
What all needs to happen with that?
So I didn't blow. My buddy Parker Rossi, when he came down and drove the Jeep last summer, he blew a hydraulic line on the steering.
Okay, that's an easy fix. Easy fix.
That one's easy. The rear suspension's still kind of wonky. It'll want to like just roll you over on your lid for no reason.
Yeah. And
then transmission pan gasket, because it hemorrhaged all of its oil out of it after Parker drove it. So
is it an automatic?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that? An hour or two job?
Yeah, I'll probably have to drop the cross member.
Oh, that's true.
I've wheeled it so bad that the pan is absolutely smashed to hell. So I might have to find a new pan cover. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Because it won't hold the same amount of oil in it because it's all dented to fuck.
Yeah, so I'm sure the transmission is just angry regardless.
It's got half the recommended oil in it.
I just overfill it and call it good.
Exactly, yeah. A little spilling out the top. Fill it up the fill tube. That's why it's so long.
Funny enough, that's what I do on my buggy. I overfill the oil and the transmission fluid, so that when you get on these crazy angles,
that's
it's
true.
Supposed to keep it from oil starvation. I read that on Pirate Forum a long time ago. So
no shit. Are you on the new version of Pirate Irate?
Is that the one on Facebook?
No, it's like Irate 4x4 Pirate without the P. Yeah, so they took somebody did a podcast on it. Pirate got sold to some other company, but then this web developer guy took a copy of all the data that was on the website before they shut it down or whatever, and then just changed it over to something else. So all that stuff is still alive on the internet.
That's awesome. That's so good to hear.
Yeah, I created
hours scouring that.
Right. It's still such a resource. I created an account, but I haven't really been. I got so much other shit going on. I don't have time to scroll forums like I used to.
Do you have any of the details on who owns it or who's doing that now?
I'll have to text it to you. I know there's the guy. I know the guy's name. I can't think of it. He was on a podcast with Wheeling Wine and Whiskey, I think.
Oh, okay.
They did a whole episode with him.
I would love to get in contact with him because I've got some harebrained ideas about some content for that, and I'd love to donate or contribute or something.
Yeah, Be
I'm
a
sure,
be
half of the
a
off-road
vendor,
community has lived on that page.
right? Well, the older part of the community. I
True.
guarantee you there's a bunch of these Facebook cats that don't even know what pirate is.
These kids these days, man.
These kids these days.
Uh,
All the people over 50 right now are like cussing at us right now.
the boomers are angry, and rightfully
Very,
so.
very angry, very angry. So have you guys met up with Joe and Erica Yell? Do you know who they are? You said Kingman, and that made me think of them because they live in Kingman.
uh, Man, I don't know. If I
You've
have,
probably met them. We'll have to get you guys linked up. They're fucking hilarious. Me and Lamb Chop have been talking about going hang out with them for 3 or 4 years now.
cool.
They're a fucking riot. So are you doing any vendor shows this year, like as Beat Not Babied? No.
Probably just Trail Hero when
Okay.
it comes around.
What's that? October.
Yeah, October.
Okay.
That's really only the big trip I have planned this year.
Uh-huh.
Dakota's going to someplace in Arizona or Colorado next month, and
For an
then of course there's
off-road thing?
EJS. Yeah, just him and my buddy Matt Barella, and I think maybe Bennett. I think they're just going to hit like a pretty gnarly trail out there somewhere.
Okay.
But I can't make that because I've got a conference for work I have to go to in Texas.
Ah. Who was just in Texas? Kyle Neubauer was just in Texas.
Yeah.
What's with all these conferences in Texas? He went to
the
ag thing, that SEMA Ag.
The Ag Expo.
Yeah.
I think that was in California actually, because I was supposed to go to that for my job.
I thought it was in Texas.
Really?
I could have sworn
if it's
it
the
was.
one I was thinking of. It was supposed to be in the one I was supposed to go to is like going on right now in California, and it's basically the SEMA of farming.
He posted a picture of like some autonomous like sprayer that had 4-wheel steer and looked like a Tesla truck.
Yeah, the spreader. Yeah,
that's fucking nuts, dude.
Dude, it's the technology is getting wild anymore. Soon we'll have rock crawlers that are RC, and we'll just drive our rock crawler up Chocolate Thunder and just be standing there drinking beer. Which I'm all for. That sounds fucking awesome.
True. Imagine flipping over a $30,000 RC car.
Well, at least nobody would get out all drunk and want to get in a fight over it.
That's true.
Like we've seen on all these videos, man.
Oh
nobody
my
will
God.
die,
those are so bad. Bunch of fucking idiots.
Dude, so I was talking to a security guard out there at KOH this year, and he said that they were expecting anywhere from 140 to 160,000 people through the gate this year.
What?
So to say it was a zoo is an understatement.
Like more busy than years past?
Yeah, I remember we went in like 2019 and people were freaking out that like 70 or 80,000 people showed up.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've essentially doubled that now. It was nuts.
Hopefully Hammer King puts out how many people they actually process through the gate, because I'd be interested in that number for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But it was really cool though, because they had so many attendees and made so much extra money that they actually crossed out the original numbers on the checks for the racers and upped the ante price.
Yeah.
Like that's really cool.
I watched the live feed all of Saturday. Like that's what was on the TV. I don't give a shit, kids. We're not watching anything other than this right now. And they said late in the day, like, we got so much shit that we're going to up the ante for the racers. And I was like, that's cool.
I'm happy to see that it's going to them instead of just, into people's pockets. So that's really cool.
Somebody brought up a good point. They're like, would you rather see it go to the racers, land use, or volunteers? And I was like, ooh, that's actually good. But my problem with giving it to volunteers is that then people, if they're incentivized with money, it kind of takes away from the, people, there are thousands of volunteers that volunteer because they fucking love it. I feel like adding money into it brings another sort of volunteer in that you might not want.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to get corruption either way. So
yeah. Well,
I'm happy to see it go to the racers because they're the ones that are really going through the shit, man.
they're the reason that we're watching or that we go to the lake bed, period.
Yeah. And that is, after talking with Chuck and Martin and all those guys, getting ready for the race, like it's no walk in the park. Like you
No.
have no idea the amount of detail and time and just overall attention that a car needs to just
Yeah.
pass the tech line, much less past the finishing gates.
Yeah.
It's
Did
nuts.
you ever find
So
out what happened to their car? I texted Mason, but I haven't heard back from her.
no,
Because I
I
saw them
have.
at the top of I can't remember what it was, but they were working on something. They were stopped.
Yeah, yeah, no, I don't know exactly what happened.
Dang. Yeah, I was when I saw them come off the finish line, I was like, I know who's in the passenger seat.
I know that guy.
Exactly, yeah. So what's going on with the classic OG, the green Jeep? Is that still up for sale, or
Um,
are you gonna keep it in the stable for a while?
nah, I ain't gonna sell that one, man. The OG's got to stay here.
Yeah, let it
I
rot in
want to
your
get
front
it,
yard.
huh?
Let it rot in your front yard.
Oh yeah, I'll gut it and then just put the chassis like in the yard for the kid to play in or
Put
something
some
as a
flower
jungle gym
pots in
before I
there.
sell it. Yeah. No, my new goal is now with the kid is to throw a back seat in it and let that be like, our little family wheeler. If I
Nice.
can, make it safe enough and make sure that the kid's up on all of his tetanus shots.
All right. Got to cut some pointy edges off body panels.
Oh, dude, I could go through like 4 or 5 flap discs at this point. I guarantee you.
Holy shit.
No,
The
it's
the
just
wh-
little things like welding the A pillar back together because it's completely broken in half, and like
yeah.
straightening the bent tubes in places.
What the whole back is tube, right? So all you need to do is add a couple bars and tabs and you can put a seat in.
Yeah, so it's got a cage all the way through it. So it's
Uh-huh.
got A, B, C, and D pillars all the way through it. It's tied into the suspension and the stiffeners and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's solid all the way across. I would just like to add some more tubing to make sure that he's fully protected,
Right.
and then yeah, just stab like a PRP seat or something in it.
Yeah.
Little kids PRP seat. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, a little third seat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So how has Beat Not Babied been doing? You guys are still pumping out the contents.
Oddly enough, man, we were coming back from King of the Hammers, and I got this random message from a kid named Thomas Gray. I think it's Thomas Gray. Let me check.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Thomas Gray. He's been a follower for a while. Talked to him a couple times, and he's like, "Hey, man, you need to go on the site and order more Trail Bob stickers because you're sold out." And I was like, "Dude, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "Well, I posted a TikTok video and it went viral."
Oh
So
shit.
yeah, dude, I come back
What?
home and I have over 100 orders, like
Oh,
just selling so
dude.
many trail bobs because this kid posted a TikTok video and it went viral. Yeah.
What's
So
the
like,
did you repost the TikTok?
I haven't yet. I just had him send it to me today, so I'm
What's
going to
his
repost it.
what's his I don't think I've seen this one. What's his TikTok?
Let me see what it is. His TikTok is submarine_sexj.
Nice. All right.
Yeah,
Submarine
he's parked
underscore.
right next to like a JK or something, and it has the trail rated badge on it. He's like, whatever, and like pans over to the trail bob, and it was all over.
Oh, is that that's his pinned one? Hold on, let me see this real quick.
Yeah, it's got like 900,000 views or something on it
Trail
now.
rated. Oh
So
my god,
shout out to Thomas Gray. Go give that kid a follow, man.
145,000 likes. Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, nuts.
Wow, I'm gonna have to
So
follow
I
him.
I I literally did on the drive home from KOH. I had to order more Trail Bob stickers
Oh,
and then
that is
update the site.
insane.
Yeah, I've been doing nothing but orders since Monday. Like that's all I've been doing is orders, orders, orders. And I'm like, I'll knock out like 40 of them in one day, and then I'll
Yeah.
wake up and then it's right back up to where it was. So
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. That's a great feeling.
yeah, no, I need to buy this kid like a whole case of beer or something. I don't know.
Is he
Not
old
just a
enough to
beer, a
have
whole case of
beer?
beer. I hope so. He's getting it either way.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so fucking amped for you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's been good. Oddly enough, during the pandemic, everybody got their stimulus checks, and man, we were booming. People
Yeah.
loved, buying a hoodie or a hat or stickers or something with their stimulus checks. So we
Yeah.
did good during the pandemic. So
How do you do with making new shit? Because that's something I really, really struggle with. Like, I'll have nothing for months, like a year, and then I'll have two or three decent ideas that never really take off, and then it's just like dry
yeah,
again.
yeah, dude, that's just how it is. Oh yeah, this is gonna sell for sure. People are gonna love this, and it totally flops. You're like, okay, I guess I'm an idiot. Just like
Right?
that post that you made a few days ago.
The TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, and then just like the trail bob, dude. Like I was just farting around one day, and I was like, I'd seen the memes and everything everywhere. I was like, man, that's a pretty good one. And
Yeah.
and then I put up with the Patrick mall rated one, and then the Goofy one.
Yep.
Like you think like, it's kind of funny. We'll see what happens, and then you sell 1,000 of them in
Y-
one day. So it's
Yeah.
weird,
My thing
but
is, like, I did these mock light ones, like Becca
yeah,
Drew, she
I
made
love
fake
those,
ones.
dude.
Dude, I spent $500 to get those. Oh, you can see them right here. All right here.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I've sold maybe 3 or 4 packs of them. I was like,
damn it.
this is hilarious. Fuck all of you.
Yeah, you don't appreciate anything, people. No, it's
Exactly.
like
Look at what I'm
my
bringing to
latest.
you.
Yeah, my latest one was a total flop too. I came up with these like Bash Bros where we made like Mario and Luigi like in the buggies, and then
Oh,
got
nice.
one of Dakota's rig too. And I thought, oh, like people can participate. Like they
Yeah.
buy one, they slap it on the rig, they tag us, and then we'll make one of theirs, and they'll be one of the Bash Bros. And like
Yeah.
I sold like maybe 30 of them.
Oh, that's
So, but
tough.
my buddy Gaddy Terry is getting a sticker made of his because he participated and did it right. So I'm making his for sure.
Hell yes. Hell yeah. I cut up with him on Instagram a day or two ago, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
like
a
I
cool
like
dude,
following
man.
him.
Yeah, he does some crazy stuff. I
Yeah.
love that video of him sailing that freaking XJ over that jump and just blowing it all to
Yes.
pieces.
Yes. How often do people send you videos that suck?
90% of the time.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Is
dude.
it
Like
people who are just
it,
like hitting a curb like in a parking lot and they're like, be not baby?
I can't tell you how many videos I've received of kids in Rangers, like high school kids in Rangers, like doing donuts in a wet parking like, there's no smoke, there's no nothing. I'm like, crash into a light pole or
Yeah.
something, man. Like you got to do better. And like,
Make
no
it good.
disrespect, because like we were high school kids and we were like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
for
this is the
sure.
hardcore. So
But
no
you're
disrespect.
at a level of carnage and chaos with Beat Not Baby that donuts in a wet parking lot just is not gonna cut it.
And I try to be as fair to everybody. Like you send me a video, I'll at least throw it on the story. You know what I mean? Because then at
Right.
least it's content. People can look at something while they're at work on the shitter,
Right.
bored. So they got something to look at. But yeah, like it's getting hard because we've gotten to this point where like we can't just post mediocre stuff no more. It has to be ridiculous or
Yeah.
like the most beautiful rig you've ever seen or the most crazy carnage or something like that. Like
Yeah.
that's the only stuff that gets engagement nowadays.
It's true.
So it's tough. And of course, all the algorithms or whatever with Instagram, it's been messed up for so many years. So,
Yeah.
you have all these obstacles you've got to overcome as a producer, but what do you do?
Yeah. Have you been finding that when people are commenting back and forth on the post that the engagement goes up? Or is it
It does.
just okay, that's what I've been
Yeah.
seeing. If you post something that people are talking with each other about, then
Right.
the algorithm starts showing it to more people like, "Oh, these people are talking. You might want to see this too."
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
it doesn't like likes doesn't cut it anymore.
Right. Yeah, it's so weird and it's so backward. And that's why like I'm trying to get a breakthrough with TikTok going because it seems like because it's an app that isn't generated in our country, it doesn't
Mhm.
have the same algorithms that Instagram and Facebook do. So like,
Right.
you can have stuff hit that viral spectrum a lot
Mhm.
easier if it just gets a little bit of a push or a little bit of engagement. But
Yeah. I found out
trying
with
to be funny and creative
right.
and be relevant all at the same time. It's impossible if you have a full-time job and kids and stuff like that.
Thank
So
you. Exactly. I found when I
yeah, you
first
get it.
when I first got on TikTok, there were a couple things that had like 40 or 50,000, and for me,
Yeah,
that's a big fucking deal. So I
yeah,
haven't seen that recently. I think they changed the algorithm again, but just because not a lot of
yeah.
people were using it. Um, but yeah, TikTok is I can't even pretend to understand how that
Oh
works, and
yeah,
it's very frustrating. So I kind of just like throw shit on there. Like
yeah.
maybe this will work. Maybe this, yeah. Like one of the first ones I posted is at 290,000. So that's
Wow,
yeah.
that's
It's
great.
just it's an old video that I had posted on Facebook or Instagram like 3 or 4 years ago that I just saved. And when I first started
Yeah.
TikTok, I was like, well, I don't really have anything to do, so here, have this. But
And I've gotten to the point like I don't see the relevance of like taking crazy good videos on a crazy good camera and then spending hours and hours and hours editing and changing and like making it perfect
yep.
when like it's just as good to like shoot something on an iPhone and then post it. Like, and like to me, like in the original like roots of how like we started all this stuff, like I think it's better, because it's more raw.
Right.
Like you don't
It's not as
it's not
produced.
yeah, it's not truck night in America where you've got to make sure you get all your sponsors on there and all
Right.
the editing's perfect and stuff like you got all the right angles. No, it's just like, a couple of rednecks out in the woods doing dumb shit. Like look at Whistling Diesel.
Oh my
Like you're gonna
god.
tell me what are his production costs, And
Yep.
he's huge, he's everywhere, and it makes me so
Four
angry.
GoPros.
Yeah, dude.
That's what his
Yeah, I
cost is.
I've spent so much money on a GoPro and I shoot all of this video on a GoPro and then I don't end up doing anything with it because I'm just like,
Exact.
oh, I
Yeah.
can't edit it or I can't, like,
As much as it hurts my feelings as a video guy to say that, the stuff I was just looking at, there's a YouTube channel that's like way bigger than mine at this point, and all they're shooting with is a GoPro and like a little LED light like this, and it hurts my motherfucking feelings so bad because I'm like, I'm over here with fucking thousands of dollars worth of cameras, multiple
I
cameras,
know.
huge fucking lights, and I'm still fucking eating shit. It just
I know,
I'm
man.
like
It's tough.
what's the point? I'm gonna go trade in my old iPhone 8. I'm gonna get an iPhone 13, and I'm gonna be fucking YouTube famous, man. This is bullshit.
Yeah, dude, exactly. I've got to get breakthrough on YouTube because that's where it's at. And I have
Yeah,
not put shit on YouTube, so
and YouTube especially does not like that. If you're not
I know.
uploading weekly on YouTube, they're like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah, they're like, what happened? What are you doing? Do you
Ex-
even care?
exactly. Who
Yeah.
are you? Nobody's home. Go away. We're not showing this to
Yeah,
anybody.
it's tough. It's tough
It's
to
fucking frustrating.
yeah.
But we love it. We love doing it. So like, yeah, nobody's gonna watch it, but I had fun doing it. So fuck it.
Yeah, and that's where you got to keep it. You got to entertain yourself and nothing else, and just hope that other people find you entertaining too.
Exactly. Yeah. Like this is a break for me after spending 9 hours at work doing mind numbing bullshit to come
Yeah,
home and do this and talk to my friends about off road stuff. That makes me
yeah.
happy.
Go just like I was texting you a while ago. Like, let me wrap up this meeting that I'm doing in about 15 minutes, and then let's just do
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
This
Fuck
is
yeah.
our escape.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. You not recently, but you have a new position now. You have a new job.
Yeah, I'm doing something totally different. I was doing the farming, and then last year I got in a real bad car accident.
Mhm.
In one of my tractors, I got rear-ended by a drunk driver. He was doing 70 miles an hour. I was doing 18,
That's
and
fucking nuts, dude.
it
Lucky
it
you're
was it was
alive.
yeah, it was no bueno for sure, and it really messed up my back. Spent a lot of time, in bed, feeling sorry for myself, in a
Yeah.
lot of pain. Shout out to my fiance for keeping me sane during all that for
Yeah.
sure.
Grounded.
And then yeah, and then out of nowhere, this job position kind of just fell in my lap. I knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody, and basically what I'm doing is going around New Mexico looking for what they call feedstock, which in this case is cow manure. to run a biogas plant that they want to build in New Mexico. That's going to be an additive to propane. So it's going to be like cleaner burning propane. It's all part of
No
that.
shit.
Green gas, net zero carbon output, stuff like that. So it's better for the environment, stuff like that. But
yeah,
I still get to, work with farmers, work with
mm-hmm.
dairymen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, I do most of my work out of my house now. I'll travel around New Mexico in the car. So, no more shovel work, no more back breaking.
Yeah.
Horrible manual labor. So it's easier on me. It's good pay. It worked out.
That's awesome, man. I know you were having a hard time there for a while, because that's not fucking easy work, and it doesn't pay the most.
Ah, dude, and it's even worse when things out of your hand you can't control.
Yeah.
Play such a big factor. Like right now, New Mexico's in a terrible drought. So, there's not a farmer in the entire state that isn't suffering. We're all wondering if we're going to have any crops next year because it's so dry.
Damn. How long has it been since it rained last, or rained enough to do anything?
So we don't rely on rain on our crops. Like we're not wetland farmers, we're dryland farmers. So we use acequias and ditches and, stuff like that run along the river.
Okay.
So, a lot of the farmland is right along the river valley, and we'll use the runoff from the high mountains up north to irrigate everything. Okay. It's all flood irrigation out here. And so, yeah, we don't get enough snow up in the high mountains in the winters anymore to feed the valleys and their flood irrigation.
So it can rain like as much as it wants, but if there's no snow in the mountains that's melting, it's not coming down.
So like,
I gotcha.
If I've got a big crop of alfalfa and it rains 6 inches on me, it ruins my crop, because now the ground isn't dry enough for me to cut my crop. Or if I have my crop cut down and then it rains, well, then it just ruined all my hay.
Right.
Like it's a lot different than a lot of people think. So we need all of the moisture up north so that we irrigate it, structured, and handle it there.
That tells you as much as I know about farming.
Well, and it's a lot different in places, like back east and stuff like that, where it is all just, precipitation, rainfall farming. It rains and it's green and there's constant moisture, and you just cut and bale and do whatever, whenever. But out here in the desert, it's totally different. Yeah.
That's crazy. See, I like learning like random shit like that. Now I can go to work and stunt on my coworkers and be like, it's not wetland farming in New Mexico, you fucking idiot.
Not around here anyway.
That's fucking crazy, man. So, what's the next product you're putting out? Hoodie, hat?
I've got some ideas rolling around in my little brain. For hopefully something will show up this week, and it kind of ties into that pirate forum.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember the little.
I do, very much so.
Guy, yeah. So gonna drop a sticker on that.
Hell yeah.
And honestly,
I'll keep an eye out for that.
Because the whole reason that I'm doing the sticker on that is because this kid on the Facebook page was kind of being a dick about it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the stickers then. But
those are my favorite stickers.
I can get tied into the guy that's actually doing it and maybe kick him a little cash for like, some donations or something to actually bringing it back for us, So I'd love to be a part of that for sure.
Hell
then I hit up APOC Design.
Dude.
Alan Close. Yeah,
I swear to God, if you get in front of me in line, I'm going to be so upset.
Oh, no.
So upset.
You waiting on him too?
Yes.
Well, sorry.
Damn it, Bobby. What is it going to be?
To a new, I'm not going to give you the details.
God damn it. Only like 4 people listen to this podcast. I
really hope that we talked on the phone for a good 20 minutes about it. So I think he's really got a good grasp on what my idea is.
Oh, so you've already had the art meeting.
Yeah. Already made the deposit, already sent him the inspiration photos.
Bastard.
Stuff like that. Yeah. No, it's going to be true Neanderthal OG green Jeep wheeling. So
I'm so excited.
It's gonna have the It's gonna have the green Jeep in it, so I hope people love it.
Are you doing like full like shirts, hoodies, stickers, like the whole nine?
Everything. Yeah, I'm dropping everything. I'm pouring all my side cash into it, and I'm gonna
Damn.
make it legit.
Side cash. What is that? Is that French for something?
Yeah, it's all the pennies that I find in the Walmart parking lots when I'm trying to find toilet paper on the shelves.
I need to finish this damn YJ so I can start funneling money into like apparel and shit. Because I feel like there's a market for it, but I never have anything in stock. Like I haven't had hats in like a year and a half. It's frustrating.
I haven't even been able to find people that like have hats in stock. Like there's a local place here in town that I've been having do like a few of my embroidered hats and stuff like that, and they can't even get any hats like in to do it.
That's what Doug was telling me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird. The supply chains all across the board are just weird and screwed up, so it sucks.
All of our hats are sitting at what is that? Long Beach port on a fucking boat,
waiting to be offloaded. Just hope they weren't in the crate that fell off and went in the ocean.
Did that happen?
I saw a picture the other day of I saw a picture the other day that like somehow a big stack of those Connex boxes got knocked over and like some of them went into the pier or something.
Oh my god, dude.
So
it was actually they were like docked.
I think it was a ship on the dock and like somehow they got knocked over, but
they're trying to crane it off and hit something.
That's where the shots are. That's where the hats are. That's where,
that was the Bilstein and Fox Connex box right there. It's fucking at the bottom of the ocean.
Ship, man.
Exactly. God damn it.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
So how have you been liking that buggy that you have? Because you are a big guy. You're wide. You're tall. Your steering wheel's like this big.
Yeah, so I had to order the smallest steering wheel I could find in stock. It's a 13-inch steering wheel just so that it wasn't in my knees.
Right.
It's a 2-foot buggy. You operate the gas and the brake independently with each foot.
I did not know this. I don't know dick about buggies at all. Especially that was the Lizard. What's his name? I can't remember.
Yeah, Thomas.
Yes.
Thomas Fabin 01. Yeah, so
that's what it is.
It's like, if I remember right, it's like the 3rd or 4th chassis he ever built.
Oh wow!
And he called it the OG Lurch, and he called it the Lurch because he added 6 inches in the roof bar for bigger dudes.
Oh.
And I bought it from a guy that was like 3 inches taller than me, but he was scrawny, gangly dude.
Right.
And he fit fine. I'm a little thicker, and I fit in there pretty tight. But
do you rub shoulders with the passenger?
My fiance, no, because she's little, but like if you hopped in there with me, we would probably be pretty intimate. So, but honestly, I love it. I love the thing. I love that it's essentially a Cherokee, a ship box, because I've got a full set of spare parts in the yard.
Yeah. Are you pretty comfortable with like how it moves, and if you turn this much at this angle, you know what it's gonna do, or are you still trying to feel it out?
Oh yeah, no, that thing is beyond planted. Like it's so stable, and it's so well built in Thomas's aspect. The way he builds those machines, the way he builds you a rolling chassis, or like the geometry on all of those chassis, like they're just they're next level, dude. Like I am waiting for the day that he just explodes, because he is producing some of the coolest buggies out there.
Yeah, I love following him on social.
Oh yeah, he's such a good dude, man. I saw him at KOH. Every time I see him, it's fucking hugs and cheers and drinks.
Nice.
It's just I love that dude. Yeah, he's such a great guy.
Hell yeah.
And I'm finally getting all the bugs worked out of that one. When I got it, the head gaskets were bad, so it was overheating.
What motor's in there?
It's really bad. It's a 4.0.
Okay.
And just it had a ton of issues from the previous owner that I feel like were neglected or not done right. So I spent a lot of time fixing a lot of stuff on it, but I think now that I get everything dialed in, it's going to be a killer for sure.
Are you going to hang on to that one for a while?
I think so. I mean, the only thing I can imagine doing is pulling the drivetrain and axles and everything out of it and putting them on one of Thomas's updated chassis.
Okay.
That's really the only thing I can doing, but
yeah,
pocketbook says no on that one. So
all the house taking all your money says no.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking house shit, dude. Always so expensive.
Yeah. Nah, but you need it.
True. And it's if you
Gotta have
neglect
hot
it,
water.
yeah, if you neglect it now, it's only gonna get worse. So what are you daily driving now? I know you don't really drive that much for work, but if you gotta go to the grocery store or if you gotta go pick up Band-Aids at CVS, what are you driving?
Um, to my, you know, uh, to not be exactly proud of it, I've got a 2013 Ford Escape, a little four door
Is it the
car.
most
But so I,
comfortable thing that you have right now in the stable?
dude, it's awesome. I can park it in any parking spot. Like even if somebody parks like an asshole, I can still squeeze in there.
Exactly.
It gets 25 miles to the gallon,
There is no shame in that shit, man.
but it is turbo. It's a little four-cylinder turbo, so like it's still
That's
kind of fun to drive, you
amazing.
know. But yeah, I take the kid to daycare in it. Go to Walmart in it,
Yeah.
and I'll come back to the house, and then like when I go to leave, I'll hop in my ridiculous Dodge or the black truck or something, just to kind of
Yeah.
like mob in something else. But yeah, like
Right.
I drive the shit out of that little car, man. Saves me so much money.
Hell yeah. That Michelle Civic that I've been driving for the past couple years, that thing's almost at 250K. I'm
Nice.
gonna drive that thing till the fucking motor blows up, dude.
Hell yeah.
So that's been to Tennessee, New Jersey, Kentucky. Well, that thing's been everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah. So
You
I'm
just need
I'm
to
excited.
you need to print a sticker and put it on the back and just be like, my other vehicle will outcrawl yours or something.
Yeah, I have my other oh, that one says my other Jeep is a Jeep, but yeah, I should make that one.
Okay, well I thought of it first, so that's my sticker.
There you go. You can have the whole stack because nobody's fucking buying them.
Oh no.
This whole table, the whole table.
It's all right. Yeah, my entire desk over here on this side is just stacks and stacks and stacks of
Yeah.
stickers.
One day they'll all sell. One day. So
I've got half a mind to just go to like a bank and pull out like a $20,000 business loan and just like really, really get upside down on some crazy stuff and
dude,
try and
I have
you
been
know,
thinking about that nonstop for like the past 5 years.
dude, it's tough. You see these companies like Troll Clothing and like all these guys like they just exploded. And it's like,
Yeah.
man, how?
Yeah.
Like and the best part about it is like I buy their stuff too. Like I have their hats, I have their hoodies. Like they have good products, so
Yeah.
they're doing it exactly right. It's
Yep.
just how do we do it too? It's it's tough. Like and even just finding like for my part, finding a reliable production company or apparel company that
Yeah.
does like my shirts, my hats, my hoodies, like in the colors that I want, in the styles that I want, in the sizes
Right.
that I want. Like I don't have the time to do all of that myself. I've done it before. I'm going to do it again with these APOC designs. Yeah, dude, exactly. Like it's
Haven't
so hard
touched
to
it in
justify.
2 years, dude. 2 years I
Yeah,
haven't touched that shit.
exactly. So it's tough, like I'm such a stickler because I hate it when I get that message from somebody that bought someone off or somebody that bought something off of Teespring and they're like, "Yo, this is garbage," and
Yes.
I'm like,
That's
"Damn it,
why I
dude! Like I
refuse
can't."
to use Teespring. Yeah.
I know,
I'd
dude, and
rather have
I'm
nothing, honestly. And that's I'm
yeah,
shooting myself in the foot. But I'd rather
I
have
know.
nothing than someone message me and be like, "Hey, this print fucking sucks," or "It washed out on the third wash." I'm like, "Well, I can't. Do you
Yeah,
want a refund? I guess I
and
don't
it's
fucking know."
and it's hard too because companies like that don't work with the producer. You have to tell the customer like, okay, you have to contact them and you have to like resolve this issue. And they're like, well,
Yeah,
it's your fucking product. How come you don't do it? And I'm like, I
exactly. Like
physically
you
can't.
literally
Like I
can't.
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they will tell me to tell you to call them. So
exactly.
it's so hard. Yeah.
Yeah, that third party shit. I tried it once or twice, with Teespring specifically, and I was just like, "This is not where it's at,
Yeah.
man." So
Yeah. I know. Yeah. We were on Teespring for what, 7 years,
yeah,
however long it was. It started with just hats and then it went to a full line of everything. And like, it's bad when I order the shirts and I hate them. You know what I mean? Like,
just as like a
like I'll
test.
order. Yeah, I'll order a shirt after I drop a new design and I get it. I'm like, it doesn't fit worth a damn. It's
Yeah.
scratchy. Like it feels like I'm putting on a burlap sack and somebody just glued a shitty sticker to the front
Yeah,
of it.
those cheap Gildan shirts are fucking trash,
You
dude.
know, but then at the same time,
Trash.
like that's the only way you can sell a shirt for a reasonable price. You know,
I
like even
agree.
those they charge $25 for plus shipping.
Yep.
And like, okay, so I want a shirt that's like, you know, like the new True Classic shirts that are coming out. Like that's the most comfortable shirt I have ever worn.
Yeah.
But for me to buy those shirts and then put my designs on them, I'd have to charge $40 a shirt just to make
Which
$3.
in the off-road scene, no fucking way. No
Oh, I
way.
can't tell you how many times, like with my trail bags, I first started
Uh-huh.
out with spider web shade,
Right.
and they cost me $65 shipped to my door.
That's insane.
I sold them for $70.
That's not
And
even
at
enough to
Trail
cover
Hero,
shipping.
yeah, at Trail Hero 2 years ago, people would come up and they'd be like, dude, I love this bag. It's so great. Like, how much? And I'd be $70. Oh, that's ridiculous. You're absurd. This is insane. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
it cost me $65 to
And
have it
that's
made.
in person. That's not even you shipping it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So like shout out to Sackett Co because he solved all my issues on that. Now we've got these trail bags for, you know, half the cost.
Yeah.
And it's no issue. But I wish I could find that breakthrough on the hats, on the shirts and everything. So that because I don't like charging people ridiculous prices for merchandise that isn't worth it. You know what I mean?
And
Like
that
we all want a comfy badass shirt, but we don't want to pay $40 for it.
exactly.
Unless I'm standing in line at King of the Hammers to buy a King of the Hammers shirt.
That's
Like,
why I
you know, just
love
because
you
you have
so
to, you know?
much. Like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
everything you're saying is exactly all of the things that I struggle with.
Yeah.
Like
And
it
it's
could
tough. And there's not a single one of us that does this that doesn't struggle with that, you know? And if they don't, then they don't care.
yeah,
And they
like
just do not
I have a hard time charging $55 for a hoodie, like shipped $55.
Yeah.
I am barely making any money. And
Yeah.
I still feel guilty about it because it is
Right, dude.
that hoodie has to be fucking mint. If I'm gonna spend my
Yeah.
$55 on it, that hoodie better be fucking bitching.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
And then if you
It's
get down
tough.
to the price point of like $35, $40, the quality of the hoodie is fucking trash.
Yeah. You wash it one time and it changes two sizes, you know? Now
Exactly.
you got a crop top.
The sleeves are like this.
Yeah, dude. Like,
It
that's
catches
my
on
issue
fire
too. Like,
way too easily.
yeah, man. Yeah. It's garbage.
Yeah. But then it's like nobody's gonna pay for it. Like they understand. I understand why good shit costs money, but I'm not gonna spend that money.
Yeah. It's tough, dude. It's tough. Like, it's a balancing act, and I am terrible with balance.
Oh, I'm so bad,
Yeah.
so bad. But like you
Terrible.
said,
Terrible.
we just need to get 20,000 from the bank, get some shit in stock, and then let it fucking eat from there.
Yeah, just pray that you sell out right away and double your money, and then all right, now let's
Oh
take out 40 grand. Now
God.
let's take out 80 grand. You know?
Oh, that would bite me in the dick so fast. I did that with a PayPal loan a while ago. So most of the PayPal loans that I've taken out through the business have been awesome. Paying
Yeah?
back real quick, no issues. They've been little ones, like under $5,000. I took one
Okay.
out for I think 2 or 2,500, and like bought a whole bunch of fucking merchandise. I'm still paying that bitch off.
Oh
That
no.
fucking zeros across the board. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Damn it.
But it happened. It's legitimately a gamble. I
Is,
feel
dude.
like
It's
with a
100%.
business, it's a gamble, and sometimes it doesn't pay off, and there's nobody
Yeah.
to blame except the person behind the wheel. So
Yeah. I just gotta hope and pray that every time I drop a new stupid ass sticker that somebody posted on TikTok and it goes
right,
viral.
and it goes viral.
Yeah. So, it is what it is.
Awesome. Well, you let me know when that new shit drops because I absolutely everything that APOC does, I'm all about it. Like I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have you send me his Venmo or his PayPal, and I'm just gonna have to send him the $500 to be like, hey, I'm over here. Look at me. And then go from there.
I
But
know,
you let me know. Also, when you have links for that shit, give it to me so I can post it on my shit.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
I love you, man.
By
I
the
miss
way,
you.
I still
God
have-
damn it.
I miss you too, bro. I miss you too, man. It's been too long.
Way too
And
long.
I have your package that I ordered from you sitting on my desk over there. that I'm still gonna open and make a video of the stickers that I ordered.
Oh, oh, oh,
Because you made a
oh, oh,
video
I
for me,
did.
but I haven't made one for you yet.
That's
So
right. I
it's
did a
coming. It's
TikTok. I
coming.
forgot about that.
Yeah, maybe one of those will go viral. I don't know.
Oh, if only.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good shit. Well, it was amazing talking to you, man. We had no plan. Just chit chatting like we're sitting around drinking a beer at Trail Hero, just hanging out.
That's the way I like it, man.
But
it seems to work the best that way.
You're definitely, I shouldn't say definitely because it's like a year away. Trail Hero is on your docket.
100%. I will be there. No matter what, we will be at Trail Hero.
I will see if I can make something happen to get out there because I fucking miss
do
you
it,
guys.
man. Even if you got to fly into St. George, let me know, dude. I'll go pick you up.
So, real quick before we go, I flew into St. George. That is the quaintest, most cleanest, most cutest little airport I have ever been in.
Yeah?
It was adorable, dude. It was like an airport, but small. It was like a movie set.
If you like small, cute, quainty little airports, fly into Albuquerque. I guarantee you will not say it is clean.
Oh, no.
You'll be like, there's so much trash and meth around here.
The meth capital of the country. Awesome, dude. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Plug your shit real quick, your socials and your website.
Yeah, benotbabied.com. You can get these Serape hats, all of our stickers. I'm on TikTok. I don't even know what my TikTok is, like Best of Weston or something. I couldn't even do a Beat Not Baby TikTok because somebody else already made a Beat Not Baby TikTok.
Bitches.
So, yeah. At beat_not_baby on Instagram.
Support the homies.
Yeah. Give us a follow. Send us your stupid videos and become famous.
And send them your money too.
Yeah, and help me make money off of these stupid stickers that everybody seems to love.
Hell yeah. All right, dude. Well, thank you so much. This podcast will probably be up in the morning because I have no life and I wake up at 4 a.m.
Awesome. I can't wait, buddy.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Love you, dude.
Love you too, dude. Bye.